What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you my live reaction of the Kingdom Greatness of Manga Chapter 584. Now, shout out to the Kingdom Mafia for letting me know the chapter had dropped because I was on Twitter, check out some stuff, early on in the morning before making some breakfast and everything. And as soon as I'm about to, bring out the frying pan, make the food and everything, I'm looking through Twitter. I see in the Mafia chat that the title had changed from, just being Kingdom Mafia to Kingdom Mafia Chapter L. So I put the pan down and said, look, we'll come downstairs, we're going to read some greatness, and then we're going to eat some greatness after. So, shout out to Ten Scans and Turner Farmers, as always, for bringing the greatness of Kingdom week in and week out, because the Stern Company in North America continues to fail us on a weekly, on a monthly, and an annual basis. So, that all being said, we got to jump into this chapter. I believe next week we're going to be on break afterwards, because, the magazine breaks and stuff for the holidays. So, if we're not, let me see, because today is the 1920. If we're not getting anything during the Christmas week, then the next time we are getting a chapter, I believe would be around, as soon as the new year kicks in, like the 1st, the 2nd of January and stuff, I believe. So, I think that's most likely what's happening. So, this is our final chapter for Kingdom this year. It's been, I would say it's been a good year for the most part. It has not been a great year, I don't think. There's, I feel like the arc itself is still good, but it's just it does feel like it's been dragged out for a bit, considering this is only the campaign for Gyou. It's not that I'm expecting we should have been already conquered by now, even though I technically do feel like we should have already been concluded already now. But there's been so many things been added into the arc itself that it was always going to be stretched out. I do hope that sometime within the first half of 2019 it does end, because we're closing in soon on soon to be 100 chapters for this arc, and this is only just for Gyou. So imagine what we're going to get afterwards when, trying to go for Kantan and stuff. So I do hope that we get some conclusions soon with the Gyou campaign. But we got to see what's going to happen too, especially now with Ou Hon. The whole thing regarding him being defeated, which I know it sparked some kind of little debate in the comments last week. Some people are believing that if defeated means his crew, or his troops are going to be defeated, they're going to be taken out, and he's probably going to be rendered unable to compete for the rest of the campaign itself. To me, if I go by Dynasty Warriors terms, defeated means you gone, you done, you not coming back. This is your last appearance, and then that's it. You're finished. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what exactly Hara has planned for us now. The stuff too, especially with Osen. I don't know. I know. I was watching my boy Satsuki. By the way, shout out to Satsuki, man. Always putting in work with Kingdom, but. He was in talking about in his review, the whole thing with Osen, the gamble and stuff of Ou Hon. He thought, he knew that Shin was gonna be evolving with the Hishin in it, but with the other, with his son, he thought it was a gamble, which I thought was super weird as to why he said that. And then stuff regarding the dream sequence thing with Gyou Un and Kaine, just being too gung ho for Roboku. For me, it's I can't be annoyed from it, because we know that's Kaine's character, you know what I mean? That's who Kaine is. Kaine, to us, is not we're supposed to be expecting some form of development, unless Ten is going to be, having any part of her trying to grow and be, seeing that there is life beyond Roboku. But because she's been with him since the very beginning. If you ever read, that, the backstory thing, I think it was, way back, hard to, one shot, covering, I think, with her and the Roboku, then it makes sense as to why she has that connection with him. But I get it completely. If you have not read that, you'd be like, what's up with this girl? You know what I mean? But anyways, enough talking. Let's get into the chapter. Let's see if Ou Hon gets murked. Let's get it, man. Alrighty. Chapter 584. A few dozen cavalrymen. Alright. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Nisi Chogari right here. Let's move. So we'll collapse them from the left and then trap Ou Hon. Oh, so he's the one that's going to be going after him. Because I thought it would be something a combination of Kaine, Fute, Bananji and stuff. Considering that we saw Bananji go out, was fighting before with Ou Hon previously, right? So, never mind, we're getting Chogaru this time. We'll collapse them from the left and trap Ou Hon. Yes, sir. Move out. Follow Chogaru-sama. Sir, the enemy's core army is making for our right. They're aiming for our right wing. I know. Look at them. The right's gonna need help. Honsama, are you still needed here? You're still needed here to oversee the field as a whole. I shall head to the right and take control of the matters there. Take 400 with you to the right, Banyu. I'll leave it to you. Yes, sir. Wait. That's Chogaru himself making a move right now. Be on your utmost guard. If things become dangerous, I'll be the first to head over. So be sure not to do anything reckless. Yes, sir. I'll keep that in mind. I think he's a gunner. I think if Chogario gets close enough, it doesn't matter how Ou Hon comes in. Banyu is gonna be gone. I mean, his death flags have been like there for so long. He's gonna be a goner, man. You be careful as well, Honsama. If Chogario is making a move this early on, it's quite possible they're aiming for something. Yeah, so they don't realize that the target really is Ou Hon. Damn. I know. Yo, I can't. Yo, this is actually pretty dope. Like, you see, like, the forest panels here. You have, like, Gyou Un, Chogario, Bananji at the bottom, and then, of course, right afterwards, you see Boku. A few dozen cavalrymen. I like to transition into, like, you know, the white and black, almost like you're going to a flashback, which I assume is what we're getting? No, we're not. No, we're not. Alright, is he Gyou Un coming? Go! Follow Gyou Un-sama! Captain, look over there. Gyou Un's moving to the right. So they're pushing everybody now to flipping Ou Hon's side. Hold on. Yeah, I can see. Is he going to hit our right side? That's where Kyokai is. Wait, yo, where's Kyokai? Kadio 10, we should alert Lieutenant Kyokai of the danger. It's fine, Chiefs knows it too. Besides, there's a chance that this could just be a weird bluff. Okay, so I like now this is actually showing like the map. So Shin, Kyokai, two different sides. Gyou Un was in the middle before. It's transitioned to the right to where Kyokai is. Keep your eyes on Gyou Un. Just on the right side. Keep alert of the areas too. Aye. Ma'am, looks like Gyou Un is behind the enemy. Yeah? Damn it. Did he personally come just to target us? If he's coming for us, let him come. I will slay him. Yo! Okay. Listen, we know she has this drive to take anyone out that stands not only in Shin's way, but stands in our boy Shin's way. It'll be hard mounted, but if I can ground him, then I will win. Listen, we need Kyokai on 2 feet, throwing hands. That's what I need. Look, she could pull it off probably on horse, but I need to see the dance, man. Not to the full capabilities, because we know, of course, if she does the dance like she did like way back against Yu Ren, then nah, that's not gonna happen, man. If Gyou Un hits us, then try to subtly lead him towards me. Yo, she's good. Yo. Okay, that's a twist though, man. Kyokai and Gyou Un. I figured that would be Shin instead though. Huh? What's that noise? From the right. More enemies sighted even further to the right. Even further. They're pretty much directly on our right. How did they get there? And when did they manage it? No, hang on. That's not like Gyou Un army. That's the Gakui army from the neighboring battle. Oh shoot! So the remaining troops from Gakui's thing that were still there, who were behind Bananji, are coming in, or from the other side, are coming in now directly to the Hishin unit. They come all the way here just to attack us. What the hell? I mean, it makes sense though, because if you're, after what happened to their commander, it's like, of course, you're gonna use whatever the troops are there to attack the right. Kill them, slaughter the Hishin unit. We will avenge Gakui-sama. You see, like some of them, of course, like still driven by the anger of losing their commander, even though he was trash. The Gakui army, weren't they meant to be fighting the Aku army? What is the Aku army doing? No, the Aku army is engaged with Bananji right now. Gakui's army are acting as reserves today. Up till now, the Zao armies have been fighting independently, but now, at the worst possible moment, they've begun to work together tactically. Lieutenant, incoming Gakui soldiers, have the infantry form up a wall on the right, quickly. Hurry, form up, shield to the front. You fools, you're too late. Get them, die, Lieutenant. Don't worry. Yo, go Riki, let's go. Hold on, let's do this. If it is now, then we're the ones that are overwhelmingly stronger. Chain go Riki, and you see horses just being blown over. So okay, all right. You would figure though that they would at least expect that, because this happened already before a couple times already in the war, or at least it happened already once that we've seen a Goriki happen. But you see horses being flown right off. What? What is that? There's Zao cavalry flying through the air. That's the Kyokai unit's Goriki, the chain Goriki. Theirs is that strong? They've been taught non-stop by Lieutenant Kyokai, so it's nothing like ours. Wow. It's amazing, but that's not going to hold the enemy off completely. We still need to send them help. I know, but Shin needs to react first. Holes will open up if we simply send people off. Strangely, the captain isn't doing anything. But that's the thing. It is true. He has to go off his instinct right now because just going off strategy isn't going to be enough, considering the fact that you have another instinctual general on the battlefield that will literally see if things are going like one way, switch it up. Shin has to be on his guard right now. So yeah, of course it's smart right now that he's not sending people to Kyokai. Not just for the sake that Kyokai can hold herself, but it's like if you send more people in, again, like she said, holes are going to start opening up. That's going to lead to the chance that Shin's going to get bodied, possibly from behind, or Ten could get jumped or something. Like, you can't afford that. Captain, don't we need to go help the Kyokai unit? They might have stopped the enemy's momentum with the Goriki, but if Gyou Un hits them now, they'll be pincered. We must hurry. What's wrong, Captain? Usually by now you already have... What's going on? So, is he starting to notice the thing with Ou Hon? All of a sudden, I can't tell what they're aiming for anymore. What are you saying, sir? Aren't they aiming for Lieutenant Kyokai? No. Their target was Kyokai. So he notices now, he's going to find out afterwards it's Ou Hon they're going after. If their target was Kyokai, Gyou Un would have been oozing with bloodlust when he moved towards the right. There's no way he's going after Kyokai. What? Then why else would he have moved there? No freaking clue. Which is why we need to keep an eye on him. That guy's definitely up to something. What is it, Hoba? They're gone. Huh? Gyou Un has vanished. No, he's going straight to Ou Hon like this, man. What did you say? Bah, these stubborn Aku bastards are still holding up. That Akin fella has been a persistent thorn in our side these last few days. Yo, shout out to Akin, man. Or Akakin. They're, Bananji-sama, 1,000 Gakui cavalry behind us have just charged the Hishin unit. In exchange. Right now, members of the Gyou Un army are passing behind us. Good. Riboku-sama says to target Ou Hon and the Gyokuhu. Will Shin and the Hishin unit not be an easier target? There are two reasons. The first is that while accomplishment-wise the two of them are nearly equal, the Gyokuhu only has 5,000 to the Hishin unit's 8,000, which means they must be pushing themselves harder. The second reason is an issue of compatibility. General Gyou Un is an instinctual type, and Shin of the Hishin unit is capable of reading his moves. And on the other hand, Ou Hon is yet to properly face General Gyou Un and would be unable to predict his moves, which means the plan is to... That's right. Oh, so that makes a lot more sense too. Focus on the guy that right now their limits are being pushed to the highest, and the fact that there has never been a matchup between Ou Hon and Gyou Un. So how can you read somebody's movements if you've never faced? That is very, very, very interesting there from Riboku to think of that. Because if he would target Shin's going to figure out what's going on. But the fact that it's not the case scenario, that's the advantage that Zhao has right now because of the fact that Ou Hon knows nothing in regards to the movements that Gyou Un has. Unless, again, he has some instinctual stuff with him, but he's more strategy than anything, Ou Hon. Which means the plan 2 is to... That's right. We will have General Gyou Un be the one to take Ou Hon's head. Yo! So we're switching it. Oh, so wait, then who the hell is Shin fighting? No, unless Shin jumps in there, then that's how it's going to go down. As for the method, just as Gyou Un began moving right, the Gakui army launched an attack on the Hishin unit. However, this was nothing more than a feint to allow Gyou Un's move to escape notice. This allowed Gyou Un's killing stroke unit to pass behind the Gakui army and onto the right battlefield. So Shichigari and Goku on the other right side. Gyou Un falling, going around Gakui and all them from behind. And then Gyou Un's army where Shin is. Huh? Incoming enemy attack, left side. Cavalry headed straight at our left flank. It looks like there's between 200 to 400 of them. What? The left. The detachment from the Bananji army. More like it's from the reserve Gakui army. It's form up a wall on the left. Is the Aku army losing, so they're sending out Gakui army reinforcements? Yes, sir. Infantry form up. What? Set up a few more layers behind too. There's only 300 or so enemies. We'll stop them here. Whoa! At this point in time, hardly anyone could be blamed for not considering that the enemy might be Gyou Un, who had journeyed over from 2 battlefields away. Not only that, the enemy's 300 or so cavalry was not a number that would pose such much of a threat, which only further compounded how caught off guard the Gyokuhu would be in the following moments. Because the 300 cavalry that had appeared were not just any cavalry. These men could well have been the strongest soldiers on the entire Shugai Plains. the elite Raiun cavalry that serves under Gyou Un's direct command. So his like main strong dudes to come in to take him out. And they're just piercing right through the wall like it's nothing. And Ou Hon shook. What? No, they broke it in. Who are these men? Shit, stop the... And that ain't gonna do nothing, man. Because he's losing people now left and right. Who are these guys? They broke in so easily. How? Our men should have been able to hold them. Not good. Get Kanjo. No, he's not gonna make it in time. Good. We're in. No, one more wall to get through. You see Kanjo right there. These guys are strong. Yes, sir. It's Kanjo. He moved before even getting the order. Kanjo. Out of our way. Yeah, right, idiots. This will mark the beginning of the Kanjo. This will mark the beginning of the Kanjo unit's heroic and brutal slugfest with the Raiun. And you're seeing dudes getting I always love to see like when someone's getting pierced, you see like the blade like going right through like the head afterwards. And you seen the big dude, I forgot his name, man, but the one that has that club coming in just smashing through people. And during this, a short distance away from the carnage, were a few dozen cavalrymen moving in what could be described as an arc. Oh, because you're seeing them coming out from the side and stuff while this is going on. Because I see like from the angle, like there's like they're making like a turn right afterwards. And these few dozen men were able to delectably thread through the gaps between the incoming reinforcements, silently drawing closer and closer to Ou Hon's HQ. What was that? There's a few enemies approaching. What the hell are you all doing? Can you stop them? When did they get in? There aren't many. Surround and crush them, fools. But by the time they had noticed, it would be already too late. Here they come. Because this group was being led by the 10 Spears. The 10 best warriors out of the already elite Raiun cavalry. That truly these 10 men would be considered the cream of the crop. But that was not all. For behind this lethal spearhead was none other than Gyou Un himself. Yo, and you see him posing with the blade, with the glaive in hand and everything. And that's the end of the chapter. Oh, man. So we're going to have to wait until legit next year, the first week of the new year, to find out exactly what's going to transpire from this. Because it looks like right here, like obviously, you know, it tells us that Ou Hon will be defeated here. And this is smart on his play because, you know, he's making use of, like, the Gakui Army, too, as, like, almost like a distraction to get his forces to come in afterwards, you know. At least, like, from, not the main 10 Spears, but at least the guys that we have seen, like, right now to kind of form as a distraction to get through because they're strong enough, at least, to get through the defenses of the Ou Hon army. And from doing that, setting those 10 Spears coming in from the corner and stuff to attack from behind, and now have Gyou Un placed there so he can just make a beeline straight to Ou Hon like right now because Kanjo's now, you know, dealing with the Raiun members. You know, Banyu's taking care of his own thing right now. So, wow, we're actually getting Gyou Un versus Ou Hon. I did not expect to see that. I was expecting at least, you know, Chogaru versus him and stuff. You know, maybe Bananji and Ou Hon, but this is gonna be interesting. But it makes me wonder: will Shin make the move after the fact when he realizes what's going on? But if he does that, then the rest of the Gyou Un army that's still there at the moment is still going to try and make an attack on his troops. So it's going to be literally, they're going to have to try and go at it with each other to hold things off if Shin decides to make a run afterwards to kind of, you know, save Ou Hon from being like, you know, jump from behind essentially from Gyou Un. But no, this is a good chapter though. I'm not going to lie. Probably a little bit better than what we got from last week, but I did like this one right here. Because now it's like we're really about to get these like big time clashes finally starting to go down, which will lead to the climax, hopefully, of this arc. And maybe, you know, seeing if Gyou Un gets taken out, you know, if Ou Hon's getting defeated here, how exactly is that going to happen? Like, you know, is Gyou Un going to strip just like, you know, box him out? Like, you know, is he going to just be straight force? He's just going to be that much stronger and stuff? Like, you know, it's going to be interesting though, man. But good chapter this week. I'm definitely going to say, like, right now, I'm feeling like a 7.5 out of 10. So, still good stuff though from Kingdom this week. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. How do you just see this coming through? Like, do you like the whole thing with the Raiun army, especially? Like, are you fine completely with how this is all set up, especially what Roboku was doing here, because he knows from a matchup standpoint it makes the most sense to have Gyou Un being the one to go after Ou Hon, because the fact that Ou Hon doesn't really have that much. I could say like almost like if you talk about like in sports, like, you know, to like if you face a team for so so many years, or you face them consistently, you know exactly how they kind of like work out certain plans, run drills and stuff. So you know, for example, like Shin already has experience facing Gyou Un, so he knows, like, you know, he's always going to keep alert what's going on. Ou Hon doesn't have that kind of battle experience against someone like that. So for him, it's like almost like walking into like a first-time matchup. You don't know what's going to happen. And clearly right here, with the 10 Spears coming in and doing their thing, it's like there's no way you could have foreseen that. And it does now make the Gakui army not as garbage completely, even though the commander is still trash, but at the very least, they proved like almost like a distraction afterwards to lead to Gyou and his troops coming in to do what they're doing now. So, but I'm curious on what you guys think on this week's chapter for Kingdom. Let me know what you guys think is going to transpire with the new chapter coming out hopefully in 2 weeks' time. Ou Hon's about to get murked, man. Har already said, you know, he's going to be defeated. I'm curious to see how that's going to go, even though we do need him to hopefully take down Zhao. But hey, if we can get an Ou Hon L and still get the W against Zhao, listen, I'll take it. So, again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here, and I will catch you guys next year for chapter 585 of the greatness that is that Kingdom Greatness. So, Commodore Last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care.